My beloved child, tonight I need you to listen with the kind of stillness that only a shaken heart can understand, because what I'm about to reveal is not ordinary, not predictable, not something anyone could have seen coming. The person who once stood at the crossroads and chose someone else over you, thinking they were choosing excitement, mystery, adventure, has just watched their entire illusion crumble in front of their own eyes. They thought the one they picked was going to be loyal, private, exclusive, but that person turned out to be open so quickly, so freely, so effortlessly, that your person now feels like they were played by their own imagination. And while they pretend everything is fine, inside them a storm is hitting harder than anything they've ever felt. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 111. But listen closely, because this is where the story takes its first shocking turn. Your person did not expect the truth to reveal itself this fast. They thought they found someone who would worship them, someone who would give them what they thought you couldn't. But the moment the excitement faded, they saw the truth. This new person wasn't interested in love, they were interested in attention. They weren't building anything, they were collecting moments. They weren't loyal, they were available to anyone who threw them a compliment. And suddenly, your person realized what they walked away from: you, the one who loved deeply, quietly, faithfully. Now they're sitting there, staring at their phone, replaying memories of you they thought they had erased, and it's haunting them. Amen. Blessing 222. And here comes the revelation they never wanted anyone to know, not even themselves. They feel embarrassed. Yes, embarrassed that they left something real for something that vanished like smoke. Embarrassed that the person they chose showed their true colors in days, while you, without trying, showed loyalty for months, maybe years. They can't sleep the same way. Their confidence has cracks now. They hide their guilt behind silence. They scroll through old messages they never deleted. Their heart is whispering your name even when their ego tries to deny it. And the universe is preparing to show you why this had to happen, because something massive is shifting in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. Child of destiny, the moment you hear this, understand one thing clearly: your person is battling a truth that refuses to stay hidden. They tried convincing themselves that leaving you was the right decision. They told themselves the new connection was exciting, refreshing, full of possibility. But now, those same thoughts feel like knives. Because the one they chose over you revealed themselves too quickly, too openly, too carelessly. Showing attention to people your person never expected. And now your person is questioning everything: their choice, their judgment, their own worth. Meanwhile, your absence is hitting them like a silent earthquake that keeps shaking them from the inside. And the more they realize how real you were, the more their heart sinks under the weight of regret. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. Let me reveal the deeper shift happening in their spirit, the part even they don't want to admit. They feel replaced by the very person they chose. That's the sting. The person who acted so sweet, so charming, so exclusive, showed the same charm to others, without hesitation. Your person feels used. They feel stupid. They feel like their heart was taken for a joyride. And while they try to smile in public, their private world is collapsing. Their mind keeps running back to how you never entertained anyone else. How you stayed loyal even when you were hurting. How you gave them patience, understanding, depth, things this new person never had. And every time your person remembers your silence, your warmth, your energy, they break a little more inside. Amen. Blessing 555. Now hear this, because it's the most important turn of this entire story. They are starting to realize that losing you wasn't just a mistake. It was the biggest turning point of their life. They thought they upgraded. They thought they leveled up. But now they see the truth, they downgraded from gold to glitter. They left a rare soul for someone who was available to anyone. The universe is whispering in your ear right now, urging you to rise higher, because this person's regret is not the ending, it's only the beginning of their awakening. And if you're listening to this message, you are being aligned with something far bigger than what you lost. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 666. My awakened child, now we enter the part of the story your person hoped no one would ever uncover, the moment they realized they misjudged everything. They thought the new person was different, someone who would give them what they believed you couldn't. But the truth hit them like a cold wave, the one they chose didn't value them. They only valued attention. Your person is watching this new individual give the same energy, the same smiles, the same flirtatious openness to people they barely know. And suddenly, your person feels invisible. Unwanted. Foolish. Because now they understand what you were trying to give them all along: stability, devotion, a love that wasn't loud but was real. And this realization is cutting deeper than they expected. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 777. But the universe isn't done exposing the truth yet, because now your person is experiencing the one thing they never thought they would feel: fear. Fear that you've emotionally outgrown them. Fear that you've healed past them. Fear that the love you once poured into them has found a new direction. And every time they see you silent, strong, or distant, they panic on the inside. They check your online activity. They wonder who you're talking to. They replay old conversations to feel something familiar again. They're not telling their friends, but their heart is shaking, because they now realize that they weren't replaced, they replaced themselves. And nothing hurts more than watching someone treat them exactly how they treated you. Amen. Blessing 888. And here comes the twist the universe waited for you to hear, the one that will shift your perspective forever. Your person is starting to see you as the one who got away. Not because you left, but because they pushed you away for the wrong reasons. Their regret isn't passive, it's active. It's crawling under their skin. It's haunting them at night. It's echoing in every moment of silence. They are realizing that while the new person was open quickly, you were open gently, slowly, sincerely. And that kind of heart is rare. Priceless. Unforgettable. Now destiny is preparing to show you why this heartbreak was a setup. Because something bigger, brighter, and divinely timed is moving toward you as you listen. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 999. My rising child, what I'm about to reveal now is the part your person never wanted the universe to expose. They thought they could walk away, start fresh, and create a new chapter without looking back, but life has a way of returning lessons to the doorstep of those who ignore them. Today, your person is sitting in a quiet corner of their own mind, replaying the moment they chose someone else over you, thinking they were choosing excitement, freedom, adventure. But now, that excitement has turned into anxiety. That freedom feels like emptiness. That adventure feels like a mistake written in permanent ink. The new person they ran toward showed themselves to everyone, too quickly, too easily, and now your person feels like they were never truly valued. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1000. But listen closely, because here is the twist that makes this moment life-changing. Your silence has become their biggest fear. The version of you that once chased, explained, cared, reassured, waited, is gone. And the version of you that stands today, quiet, strong, detached, terrifies them. They expected you to crumble. They expected you to beg. They expected you to break. Instead, you rose. You healed silently. You focused on yourself. And now the weight of their choice is crushing them. They scroll through your profile, waiting for signs, trying to understand whether there's even a small doorway left for them. But the universe is shifting you into a place where you no longer sit and wait for someone who didn't see your value the first time. Amen. Blessing 1111. Now before this part ends, pause for a moment and hear this with all your attention. If you feel this message in your spirit, if you know this story was meant for you, then write Amen 444 to claim your clarity. Your energy matters, your voice matters, your healing matters. And your engagement keeps this message flowing to those who need it most. Destiny is aligning in a way that will surprise even you. You're stepping into a chapter where regret from others becomes recognition of your worth. This is only the beginning of the truth unfolding. Stay here. Because the next part will reveal the shift that turns everything in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1212. My luminous child, now we step into the chapter where the truth becomes undeniable, where the universe begins revealing what was hidden beneath layers of ego, confusion, and pride. Your person is finally confronting a mirror they've been avoiding for months. Every reflection shows them the same thing: they didn't just choose wrong, they misjudged you. They thought the new person was exciting because they were open, fast, and easy to connect with. But now your person understands the difference between someone who is open to anything and someone who is open to love. The one they chose had no depth, no loyalty, no boundaries, just a desire to be seen by anyone. And suddenly, your person finds themselves longing for the one thing only you gave them: emotional safety. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1313. But here comes the part that stings them the most, the truth that keeps them awake even when they pretend to be fine. They can't talk to anyone about what they're feeling. They can't admit to their friends that they made a terrible choice. They can't confess that they feel replaced by the very person they prioritized. So instead, they suffer silently. They replay conversations with you. They remember the times you stood by them when you had no reason to. They feel the warmth you carried, the patience you showed, the affection you never forced. And now, the empty space where you used to exist is louder than any argument, louder than any explanation. Your person is finally realizing that loyalty is not loud, it is steady. And that steadiness is something they will not find again easily. Amen. Blessing 14:14. And now, the twist that destiny wants you to hear, the turning point that marks the beginning of your rise. Your person is finally understanding that the universe doesn't give second chances to those who take hearts for granted. They feel your energetic distance. They feel the shift in your spirit. They sense that you are stepping into a new cycle, one where you no longer wait for apologies, validation, or clarity. You have leveled up emotionally, spiritually, mentally. And without saying a word, your growth is exposing their mistakes louder than any confrontation ever could. If this message resonates in your heart, write Amen 777 to declare your alignment with the journey ahead. My chosen child, now we enter the deepest layer, the part where the universe begins shifting the energy so powerfully that even your person can feel it vibrating through their regrets. They didn't expect their choice to fall apart this quickly. They didn't expect the person they picked to expose their true nature within days. They didn't expect to be standing exactly where they are right now. Confused, disappointed, embarrassed, and missing you in ways they never admitted before. What haunts them most isn't the mistake they made, it's the truth that the person they chose showed openness to everyone, while you showed loyalty to only them. And now every reminder of your patience, your warmth, your sincerity hits them like a quiet punishment they can't escape. Their thoughts keep circling back to you, even when they fight it. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 16:16. But here comes the twist destiny has been waiting to reveal, the moment where you see the spiritual shift clearly. Your person is starting to understand that they lost more than a relationship. They lost a safe space. A loyal presence. A once-in-a-lifetime energy. They compare everything the new person does to how you handled things. And nothing matches you. Nothing feels like you. Nothing replaces you. This realization is not soft, it's sharp. It's cutting into their pride. They're questioning why they didn't choose you, why they didn't hold on tighter, why they didn't see your worth before it was too late. Their mind is full of what-ifs, and every one of them leads back to you. Amen. Blessing 17:17. And now, hear the divine turn in your story, the moment where everything shifts into your favor. Your silence is teaching them more than your words ever did. Your distance is awakening them more than your presence ever could. Your healing is reminding them that people like you do not return once taken for granted. You are not the same person they walked away from. You have grown. You have evolved. You have risen. And the universe is preparing to show you why this heartbreak wasn't a setback, it was a setup for your elevation. If this message speaks to your soul, write Amen 999 to claim your breakthrough. My destined child, now we step into the moment the universe has been preparing behind the scenes, the moment where your person's regret turns into raw truth. They can no longer hide from themselves. Their heart is exhausted, their mind is restless, and their soul is finally whispering what their ego refused to accept. They misread you, and they misread the one they chose. The new person's openness wasn't confidence, it was carelessness. It wasn't love, it was availability. And now your person feels like they handed their heart to someone who never cared to protect it. Deep down, they know they left authenticity for illusion, and that illusion shattered faster than they ever expected. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1919. Now listen carefully, because here is the part your person is terrified to admit even to themselves. They didn't just lose you. They lost the version of themselves that felt safe with you. With you, they were calmer. With you, they were more honest. With you, they felt understood without explanation. But with the person they chose, they feel judged. They feel insecure. They feel like they have to compete for attention that was once freely given to them. Every time this new person shares their energy too easily, your person feels a sting. A reminder that they traded a rare soul for someone who wasn't even ready to hold a real bond. And that sting is becoming unbearable. Amen. Blessing 2020. And now comes the revelation destiny needs you to hear, a truth that will shift the way you see everything. Your person is finally realizing that your absence isn't empty, it's powerful. Your silence isn't cold, it's healing. Your distance isn't rejection, it's divine protection. They thought you'd always be there. They thought you'd always wait. They thought your love had no boundaries. But now that you've stepped back, the universe is showing them what life feels like without your energy, and it feels hollow, unstable, confusing. They never imagined that the person they chose would reveal themselves so quickly, and they definitely never imagined that you would rise so gracefully without them. If this message resonates in your spirit, breathe deeply and write Amen 3333 to seal your alignment with the path ahead. My evolving child, now the truth begins to strike your person in waves they can't escape anymore. They wake up with the same heavy thought every single day, I chose wrong, and now I can't undo it. The person they picked over you revealed their intentions too quickly, too openly, too shamelessly. Offering conversations, attention, and affection to people your person never imagined they'd entertain. And now your person feels exposed, as if the universe placed a mirror in front of them, forcing them to see the consequences of choosing temporary excitement over steady love. Their heart is sinking deeper each day, realizing that the one they believed was special was only performing, and the performance ended early. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2222. But here comes the part destiny has been waiting to reveal, the moment where their regret transforms into emotional panic. They are starting to realize that not only did they lose you, they also lost the future they could have had with you. Their mind is painting pictures, what life with you would have looked like, the peace you gave them, the comfort they never appreciated, the stability they didn't know they would one day crave. And while they are drowning in this realization, you are rising. You are glowing differently. Your energy has shifted. And that shift feels like a door slowly closing in their face. They didn't expect to feel this afraid of losing access to the heart they once took for granted. Amen. Blessing 2323. And now, my child, comes the divine twist, the part your spirit has been waiting to hear. Your person is beginning to understand a truth that hits harder than heartbreak. You were never open quickly. You were intentional. You were selective. You were pure. Your love took time. Your trust took effort. Your affection took sincerity. And now they realize how rare that is, how irreplaceable that is, how impossible it is to find again in someone who gives pieces of themselves to anyone paying attention. Your person's heart is trembling with the possibility that you may never return. And that fear is not temporary, it is growing every day. If this message touches your spirit, write Amen 5555 to claim the clarity meant for you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 24:24. My transforming child, now we step into the part where your person's regret stops being a whisper and becomes a storm inside their chest. They can't hide from it anymore. Their decisions are replaying in their mind like an unskippable scene they're forced to watch over and over. They thought walking away from you would open a new chapter, but instead, it opened a wound. The one they chose revealed themselves so quickly. Too open, too available, too eager for anyone's attention, and now your person feels betrayed by the very choice they made. The universe is making them feel the weight of what they lost. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 25:25. But now comes the shift they never expected, the part where their confusion turns into longing so deep it scares them. They had convinced themselves they didn't need you, that they were better off, that someone new would fulfill them. But that illusion is gone. Now they see how irreplaceable your presence was, how your love wasn't loud but consistent, how your loyalty wasn't showy but unshakable, how your connection wasn't temporary but timeless. Your person feels your absence in places they didn't even know existed. Their mornings feel incomplete. Their nights feel heavy. Their heart feels unstable. They scroll through your memories, searching for the comfort they once ignored. Amen. Blessing 26:26. And now, my child, comes the revelation that changes everything, the truth the universe has been preparing you to hear. Your person is starting to fear that someone else will see what they couldn't. Your value. Your depth. Your loyalty. Your energy. They are terrified that someone new will enter your life, someone who recognizes your worth from the first moment, someone who treats you the way they should have. This fear is eating them alive. They never expected to feel jealous, insecure, or uncertain about losing you. But now, every possibility of you moving on shakes them in ways they can't control. Destiny is shifting the scales. You are rising higher, while they are sinking into the consequences of choosing temporary attention over genuine connection. If this message touches your heart, write Amen 6666 to seal your alignment with the divine path unfolding for you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 27:27. My victorious child, now we enter the chapter where the universe begins balancing the scales, where everything your person refused to see earlier is now becoming painfully clear. They once believed they made a choice that would elevate their life. They thought the new person was charming, exciting, unpredictable in a good way. But now they understand the truth that destiny had hidden from them. The one they chose wasn't unpredictable, they were uncommitted. They weren't mysterious. They were available to everyone. And every time your person sees that openness, their heart twists with regret they can no longer hide. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 28:28. Here comes the deeper truth, the part that shakes their confidence at its core. They now realize they misjudged your depth because your loyalty was quiet. They mistook your gentleness for lack of excitement. They mistook your patience for simplicity. They mistook your heart for something easy to replace. But today, they see the truth with painful clarity. Your love required maturity, responsibility, honesty, something they weren't ready to give, but something they now desperately miss. While the new person is out sharing energy with anyone who glances their way, your person is sitting with the realization that you were the rarest person they ever knew. Amen. Blessing 29:29. And now, my child, comes the divine twist destiny has been preparing for you, the moment where their regret becomes the doorway to your breakthrough. Your person feels the shift in your energy. They sense your detachment. They feel the power in your silence. You are no longer emotionally accessible to them the way you once were. You no longer wait for them to return. You no longer revolve your world around their decisions. And this scares them more than anything. Because now they're facing the nightmare they never expected. You are becoming the one who got away. You are stepping into a higher timeline, one where your worth is recognized instantly, not questioned. One where your loyalty is valued, not taken for granted. One where your heart is protected, not played with. If this message resonates deeply, write Amen 7777 to step into this divine elevation.